The biggest station in the world, playing all of today's hits. You're listening to Instinct Radio.
Nice guy.
What up, what up? Welcome to another episode of the 710 To Slickville Show. I am your host, Jay Brown, a.k.a. Mr. 710, and we are back once again with another entertaining episode. As you all know, I am joined by my regular co-host that's getting ready to leave me pretty soon, Mailman.
You had to add all that together, though, huh?
Mailman Moby up in the house. How you living?
I'm here, man. I'm here.
Oh, yeah, I did have to add that in.
Yeah, you did, but I'm still going to be here, though. I'm gonna be calling in, sending in videos. I'm still going to be here. I'm still 710.
Because the fans don't know how they feel about that.
710 for life.
Let you know. The fans just don't know how they feel about that right now. Come on. I'm also joined by my guest co-host. We're going to see how she enjoyed this thing tonight and let y'all know. Welcome, AZ. We're going to just call her Z for tonight. How you doing?
I'm good.
Good.
Thank you.
All right. Ain't no thing. You know how we gets down. And we are definitely going to get to know our special guest for tonight, Drew Tank Garrett, our film producer.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, my man? How you doing?
I'm doing well, you guys. Thank you for having me on the show. Blessed to be here.
Hey, man, that's what I'm talking about. Well, look, you all know how we do this thing. This is an interactive show. So call in, like, share, comment. We already know how y'all get in the chat room. Don't hold back. Let us know let us know what's on your mind this evening.
Let it loose.
So this is how we do it.
Let them use you.
Right. Look, don't be selfish. Share this feed if you hadn't already done it. We said bring them on camera. That's what I'm talking about. The number to call in if you have any questions, comments, anything like that, 478-569-6474. Like I said, this and I'm almost willing to guarantee that somebody might want to shoot their shot on this Monday. Shoot your shot Monday.
Shoot the shot Monday?
Yes, we gonna give out that number one more time later on in the evening for shoot your shot Monday.
Yeah, it's gonna be some shot. Yeah. I just thought about it. I just thought about it. Yeah.
But on tonight's show, we're gonna interview Mr. Garrett and get to know more about him and his film producing and everything like that. We also gonna have some segments. One's called "Have You Ever Noticed?" Also, man law violations. We're gonna talk about awkward scenarios, and if we got some time, we also gonna hit on some conscious news. Absolutely. All right.
All right.
Got some time. We also gonna hit on some conscious news.
Go ahead and turn your radio down or however you listening. All right. 710 to Slickville. Who we got on the line?
Go ahead and turn your radio down or however you listening. All right. 710 to Slickville. Who we got on the line?
All right. We appreciate your call. You know what I'm saying?
Try again.
Try again in a minute. Make sure you have your device turned down. I know you're trying to hear yourself on the radio, but you got to turn your device down so we can hear you, and so there's no feedback. But look, Drew Tank Garrett, film producer, actor, writer, director, the whole nine, one-stop shop for all your movie directing needs, for all your movie needs. Where you from originally, man?
I'm from Los Angeles, California, man.
That's a long way away, man.
Yes, sir.
LA.
And how'd you end up out here?
Man, about 15 years ago, I used to work for an IT company, Earthlink.
Okay.
It was based in Pasadena, California, and at the time, I was working for the CEO, and they decided to merge with a company that existed out here called MindSpring. So once we had that merger and Earthlink moved here, the CEO asked me, did I want to come out here? I'd never been down south. Always heard about it, so I was like, yeah, I'll come check Atlanta out, and been here ever since.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. So tell us about your beginning with acting.
Man, I'm going to tell you, I have an early beginning with this because my father is a Hollywood actor, go by the name of Mr. G. Just turned 80 2 weeks ago, bless his soul, still acting. Had a Super Bowl commercial for E-Trade.
Okay.
You know, 2018.
In this last one?
This last Super Bowl. So he's been doing his thing all my life, so it's been in my blood. I was a theater major in school, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't pursue it. I started pursuing it late. So about the last 6-7 years, I started doing little bit parts out here. Did a couple of Tyler Perry shows and stuff like that, going on tons of auditions. And basically got tired of that. It was playing old with me because I had a lot of stuff already in my mind that I wanted to do. And one day, man, I saw this picture, and it was a picture of Jesus standing on the water, but it was from up under the water looking up at Jesus, right?
Okay.
And then the caption said, "Ye of little faith." And right there, man, that just resonated with me. And Black Moses Entertainment was born from that point on, man. You know, I sold my car, took that money, started investing in my movie equipment, cameras and stuff, and it's been taking off like a rocket ever since.
Wow. What kind of car did you sell?
I sold a 2012 Jetta.
Oh dang! So it wasn't no hoopty. You sold
Right.
you sold something that you could still drive.
Right.
Well, most people be like, you know, I sold my 1972 Pinto, and you know, with those $42, I bought my first Polaroid. Nah, I mean, this Jetta. That's a
We got somebody
Yes,
in there.
sir.
yeah. Okay. 710 of Slickville. Who we got on the line?
Hello, Slickville. This is Kimberly. I'm real. Just calling to say hello and show some love. And eventually one day I'm going to get in there and sit with you guys, and you come and join me on my show as well.
Oh, what up, Kim?
Cam.
Hey, so we definitely gonna make that happen. We should have made that. We tried to make that happen a little while ago, a few weeks ago, but we gonna definitely do that. We definitely gonna do that. Okay.
That's right. That's right. Go ahead and finish your interview. I just wanted to show you some love before I get a quick nap before work, and lessons to the gentleman and how he got started in his filming. And I'll catch as much as I can and talk to you guys soon.
All right, that's what I'm
Appreciate
talking
it,
about.
Kim.
Thanks for the call, Kim. 710 of Slickville. Who we got on the line?
OG Strickline, what's happening, man?
What up, OG Dre? What's cracking?
What's up, man?
Hey man.
OG Strickline, what's happening, man?
Hey man, I was
What's going on, man? Slickville, what's happening, man?
What's happening? How you living in these streets? Oh, turn your radio down. Turn the thing down, the feed down.
Man, I'm doing good, man. Just maintaining. I just want to call and give a shout out, man, you know, to... Okay. My feed.
You got an after. It's an after.
I'm here, bro. That's good. That's better.
Yeah, we good. We good.
We're good.
Yeah, we thought I thought we was gonna get a chance to get you on in here with Drew today. He called me and let me know that you weren't gonna be able to make it, but it's all good, man. I'm glad you called on in.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. You know what I'm saying? I see y'all representing. I'm tuning in, man. You know, being supportive, man. You know, love your show, man. You know, Drew Garrett, man. Shout out to you, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Very talented brother, man. I love this brother, man. You know, he took me under his wing, you know, and got me up on his wing with Black Moses Entertainment, doing acting with him, man. We got, you know, a number of films that's coming out, man. Independent, what's the name of it?
The Education of an Abused Woman.
Education of Abused Woman, man. That's going to be a hot one that we getting ready to, you know, drop out, man. It is education, very educational. You know what I'm saying? It speaks about a lot what's going on, you know, in relationships, the pressure that, you know, men is under, you know what I'm saying, trying to be a black man and try to stand strong and trying to make it in this world. So, man, you know, I want y'all to support that because it's going to be a very awesome movie, man, you know what I'm saying, when it come out.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, we definitely will. We definitely gonna talk about that some more. And hey, I appreciate the call, my man.
Okay, y'all take care, man. Y'all stay blessed. Keep your head up, man. Sure, you know, hey, I'm behind y'all 100%, man.
Oh, for sure. We're gonna be in touch, man.
All right, Big Dre.
710 Slickville. Peace.
Hey. All right. Man, we live already this morning. I mean, this evening. There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Morning.
Yeah, man.
You've been sipping that Hennessy already.
I'm about to start. Hey, so you act, write, produce, cameraman, direct. Have you ever had to do any of that stuff all on the same project?
Yes.
And
All the projects.
All the projects.
All the projects.
Wow. How does that work?
It's hard work, man. It's hard work, but you know, like I said, at the end of the day, it pays off. you got to be able to improvise. You got to be able to come up with different things on the fly. You know what I'm saying? So there's been situations where a certain actor didn't show up or that had a specific role to play, but we hadn't shot him previously. So I had to step in and become that part, man. I got to know what everybody's doing at all times. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Look, when you first said that when the actor didn't show up, it almost made me think like, and you said you had to step in. I was like, dang, he did them like they did Fresh Prince Mama. Like it was, it went from a dude to Drew.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right.
Is there a particular part of of those roles that you enjoy more than another one?
Man, I really like directing.
Okay.
You know, that's my niche, is to motivate somebody and, you know, really get with an actor and pull what you need out of them.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So really, you got to know their strengths. You got to know what their weaknesses are and know what they're capable of doing. And you got to be able to provide that feedback without them taking it negatively.
Got you. And so while you're doing that, of course, as a director, you have a vision of what you want this thing to look like. So you wrote it out. You know how you want your characters to look, or you know, how close does it have to match? Like, does it have to be a 100% match, 50% match as far as what you see, or how does that?
I'll take 80%.
80. Mm-hmm. Okay.
I got to be able. I'm a storyteller.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't really consider myself a writer. I don't really consider myself a director. I consider myself a storyteller.
Okay.
And a lot of my stories come to me in dreams, or it comes to me in things that I've actually happened to me in my life. And I got to be able to tell that story and make it believable to you.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Is there a particular story that you told that was like, that's more near and dear, like you was like, this is gonna be the one?
Yeah, I got one, and it's kind of on the shelf right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of the filming has been completed, but there's a couple of touches that I need to add to it, and it's called The Revolving Door. And this was actually a story. It was a script that I wrote in 1991, right? When The Rock, you remember the show Rock?
Yeah,
Rock was out.
He was angry all the time.
I wrote it for that show.
Okay.
Right? And right when I was getting ready to try to present it to them, the show got canceled. But here's the key. I wrote it from prison. I was locked up when I wrote that.
Okay.
Right.
Oh.
And so basically what the revolving door illustrates is how easy it is for us to go back to prison. They set it up for a revolving door. Mm-hmm. I did 1 year, and when I got out, the deputy told me, the correctional officer said, I'll see you in 6 months.
Wow.
They ain't never got no action back at me personally,
right.
But it was a lot of brothers that I met that before I even got out was already back in.
And we hear about that. We hear about that a lot. Mm. We definitely hear about that a lot, like coming in, coming back out, and whatnot.
So the revolving door basically illustrates a brother that got out of prison, trying to get his life together, and how the system is set up to send him right back. So basically, he was at the wrong place, wrong time, and got arrested, and ended right back up where he started.
Gotcha. And you're in that one?
I'm in that one. I play the cousin of the guy that gets out. He don't have a place to live, so you know I had talked to my family about letting him come to stay with me. Okay.
Now, when you had these dreams, or you see, like, you come up with somebody, or it's a personal testimony, do you play yourself, or do you have somebody else play yourself in that situation? Like, are you Antoine Fisher?
No. No. So a little bit in the revolving door is kind of telling my story, but I didn't play the guy who was in and out of prison or caught up. Okay. I wrote that character because I know guys like that. But I played, at that time when I got out, I needed somebody. Okay. And I played the guy who would be there for the person who needed the help.
That makes sense. So how many Did you do like? Was that the only one you wrote while you were locked up? Or was
That was the only one I wrote during that period.
Man,
Yeah.
man, I was talking to somebody about jail not too long. I watched the movie. It was like Brawl in Cell 99, and it was crazy to think about like all the stuff that goes on like that, man. But yeah, I didn't know that, and I didn't see that in the research. But
I'm curious though, how long does it take to write a movie? I mean, is it like it's just a long? I know some people have it in their mind, and it might take them years and years because they just feel in different.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to just sit down and just go for it and write a movie,
it's really not that hard, man. And a lot of people that ask me that same question, the first thing I tell them is develop your characters first.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta. So I take him, I take you. I have to develop him. What kind of person is he gonna be? What is he gonna do? And once I develop the character, I give him something to say. Mm-hmm. What you and him gonna talk about? Mm-hmm. So I create the dialogue, right? And then I create the situation. So I got you guys in the situation. I got what y'all talking about in the situation, and that becomes the first scene. And then I build up on each scene. What happens next? What's going to happen to him? What's going to happen to the next person? Who else are we going to introduce to get you out of that situation?
So a lot of it just comes along as you, writing dialogue for us, then you're like, oh,
yeah,
I can put this in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And sometimes I go back and add things. Like the film I did I got a short film coming out called The Education of an Abused Woman. And it's with an actual gospel singer who was abused when she was married. Her and I are starring in it. And she sings heavenly. Her name is Nailari Ari Lynn, so if you ever get a chance, look up some of her videos on YouTube. And then I have another actress that I work with. Her name is AJ. Now, AJ originally wasn't in the film. I had another lady cast as Nailari's sister. Mm-hmm. And so what happened was when the other lady quit, I asked AJ, was she available? So she came and did the film. And there's a scene where they're in the car talking, and AJ is the big sister, and she's telling her, well, I know your husband been beating on you, I know this, and she's kind of, really going at her about this, right? And so at the end of the car ride, I didn't want them to leave each other mad at each other. So the way I made them kind of make up was I had them sing, Mary, Don't You Weep.
Okay.
And that kind of brought them together and eased the tension, and that was the end of that scene. So, you take their talents and you kind of, you know who you're working with, you take their talents and you build on it.
Mm-hmm.
How do you spell that, Nailaria?
It's double N, Nailari, Aralyn. Nnyllari.
Wow.
And then it's the opposite of Nailari, Ari Lynn, ARIAR, something like that, LYNN.
Okay. All right, so y'all can look that up. I was just like, I don't know how to spell that.
they didn't teach that at Hot Springs.
Well, is it being a producer, doing as much as you do in movies, is it hard for you to watch movies?
No, I love movies, man. And a lot of times, I don't find myself just watching the actors or what's going on in the movie, man. I'm watching how they faded to one scene to another. Mm-hmm. I'm watching all the little tricks and special effects, and I'm learning from a lot of different movies that come out.
I was wondering because as a basketball player, I can watch a game, and part of the reason why I turned that off is because I already knew what was gonna happen, and so you write and you can kind of see let's say a murder mystery or something like that, and you can see something developing, and it's just like 20 minutes in, you're like, yeah, I know who did it, or movies that might be good to us, with somebody that does movies that's in movies would be like, yeah, that plot was poorly developed, that ending was horrible, and it's just like. I don't know how that would be, from your perspective, but if that's what you see, that's how you look at it, like just for the behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah. I'm looking at the story. Mm-hmm. I'm looking at the quality of the story, and like I said, I'm looking for a lot of intricate details. if the actor made me believe what he was feeling. You know, a lot of little small details I look at. And like I said, I look at a lot of the phase, the transitions from different scenes. And now I find myself, because now I'm in the drones, I find myself looking to see if they use the helicopter to film a high shot or if they use the drone to do it. You know, so I'm always looking for different. I even look for mistakes. Because a lot of times, if you really watch a movie, you'll see shadows, or you'll see a cameraman standing off the shadow of a car and different stuff like that.
See, that's the stuff that most, like, the average person wouldn't even, unless it was like obvious. Like, wait a minute, like it was some stuff like in Low Down Dirty Shame that we used to laugh at back in the day. Like Keenan Ivan Wayans' hair changed. His whole haircut changed in a scene. Like they cut the one scene and he had a fade, and then it was like a bowl cut. Like I was like, hey, you had a different barber in this thing.
You ever watched a movie where the dude fell in the ocean or fell in a pool and he get out and he dry when he fighting somebody?
That happened. It was like that in Transformers. It was like dude was doing a whole lot of running. He wasn't even dirty by the time he got done. He falling and running, didn't even break a sweat. Mm-hmm. And of course, like Steven Seagal do a whole lot of fighting, and his hair be in place the whole time.
Like what's the name? I saw what's the movie with Kevin Hart and Ice Cube was in?
Ride Along.
Ride Along. They were driving the blue car and it was all messed up on one side, and then they showed the next scene it was straight. I was like, oh, come on, man, that's too obvious.
I feel like, that type of stuff stick out. I know he would have been like, oh yeah,
he probably didn't even care after that. I guess I don't know.
Like, do you get turned off by movies when you see too much of that?
If it's all in the same movie, yeah, yeah.
So when you are doing a casting call, what is that you look for when you give them a script and you just say have at it, or when they do a read for you?
A lot of times when I do my casting call, I already have an idea of what I want the person to look like or what I need them to sound like for certain roles. And I've been tricked by that too, because I did a casting call and I already wanted this person because he had a certain look to be this actor I needed. And this other actor showed up, blew the whole script out. I mean, had everybody sitting there with their mouth dropped. So the guy had to look, but this guy understood the script. He understood the line, and he knew how to bring it out. And he got the part.
Gotcha. Hey, you said something like you had some actors not show up and stuff like that. Is that a common thing? Like, do you have a whole lot of like diva or like prima donna type actors or actresses and stuff like that?
Yeah, man. In my first project, that happened a lot. You know what I'm saying? And time is money. And that's what I kept trying to relate to them. So basically what happened is as I moved into other projects and new projects, you know, you need to be on time. Everybody needs to be on time, including me. And I actually started firing people from projects because of that problem. You know? And especially with our people. I don't understand. Our people, late. That CPT.
It's true.
What? I mean, what happened? What's up?
She know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. That's what I'm talking about.
And these ain't even named actors. These are people that just, they first part want to get into it, because I'm a firm believer. I want to give everybody a shot, man. My productions, I bring a lot of the community in that want to come volunteer some time, learn how to work the sound, learn how to work the cameras, want to learn how production is. So I get people in my area, I live right off Cascade, to come help, come join in. Mm-hmm. And those people don't have the problem being with the time. It's the people that want to act, get me in front of the camera. And after that first session, second session they late, third session they late, fourth session they fired. Wow. I got to get somebody else.
Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. We are joined here on the 710 of Slickville show by Drew Tank Garrett, film producer. When doing the scene, I always wondered this: how many times does somebody get a chance to mess up their lines before you be like, hey man, this ain't gonna work? Like how many takes?
Man, I've actually, because there was an actress that I was working with. I'm not gonna say any names. I was on her for months, for at least 2 months. Learn your lines, because there's a serious part coming up, and it's between you and this other guy, and it's deep. You have to know what you're talking about, and you got to make people believe it. On her for months. Oh, don't worry about it. I'm going to have it. Don't worry about it. I'm going to have it. Time came for that scene. Man, we did about 30, 40 takes.
Wow. That's crazy.
God!
It got so bad. It got so bad to where I had to turn the camera on and tell her it was off, and because she did good when she was practicing. And I had to film her practicing, because I got a camera called an Osmo, right? So it's computerized. So you can move the camera this way, you can move it to left or right, and they don't know you're filming.
Okay.
So I had it on her sitting over here while she was practicing with the actor, and I got perfect shots with her practicing, but all the takes we did were horrible. And she didn't know her lines.
Wow. That's funny. I was wondering, like, because you see the outtakes on some of these movies, and like Rush Hour, it was a whole bunch of times where Chris Tucker was like, Jackie, kick the door, and it was like, he was like, wait a minute, no, my name is
Chris Tucker.
Right. And so, hang on, it was something else I was about to ask you about it, and along those same lines, as far as people not knowing their lines and stuff like that.
It happens to everybody. It happens to me sometimes.
Oh yeah, you have to do yourself when you mess up. You be like, cut.
Yep.
But do you find it better to have somebody like improv? You know what I mean? Instead of.
Hey, yeah, man. You just if you got two actors that can pull that off, you get some very good productive work. As long as they're still getting what you need to come across. Your words, your lines are in there, but they're adding. That means they're being
from
creative,
them, it's real.
and they're feeling it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I, like I said, in Education of Abused Women, had that a couple of times where they actually cried. They was feeling it. So yeah, I let them roll. We got to run with that. That's Oscar material.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So your editing process, you just mentioned that. About how long does that take?
Man, that's the longest part. Yeah. And man, it took me 3 hours to do 2 minutes.
Yeah.
You remember I was telling y'all, so when I was shooting that stuff in the park, and it was a 7-minute video. 7-minute video. I did a couple takes, and then it was just like, all right, you go home and you
chop them up.
Look at it. Cut. I don't like that. Cut. Look at it. Cut this part. Cut this part. Try to put this back together and make sure that it all flows and don't look crazy. And then you cutting this and putting this together. No, I don't like how it looked when I said that. And you turn around and do this all over again. And it was just me. He's doing this for all these people. And it took me 6 hours for a 7-minute video. And it was just, I mean, that's just what it was. When I did that Samsung commercial over in South Korea, we shot for 14 hours. It was a 30-second commercial. No, a minute and a half, and we was only in there for about 30 seconds. Like, it was so much.
That's crazy.
It was so much, and it's just little stuff. But when you look at it at the end, he was like, "That's me.
Yeah.
That's me doing that." But man,
just imagine a 2-hour movie.
That's the longest process, man. And don't forget all the other details you got to do. You got to put the soundtrack. You got to make sure the transitions are perfect. If the lighting's bad, you got to go in there and start tweaking it on the fly in the video. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of other little things you have to do in that editing.
How do you choose your music?
I mean, I work with several different producers. I have a cousin in New York. He sends me some tracks, and based on what the scene entails, I may take a couple of his tracks and throw them in there. You know, if I need something funky, if I need just a piano riff, or I need something soft, And also, you know, there are a lot of different online, like Music Bed, where you can go purchase little sound clips and things that you knew. I do a little bit of that. And along with my editing software, they sent me like 100 songs when I purchased my editing software. Okay. That's licensed. So.
Drew be like, hey, I need something that's going to make these folks cry.
Right.
Hold on. Like, this is about to be, I'm about to make these dudes real sensitive up in there. And so that's what I'm talking about. So, the projects you got coming up, Diary of an Abused Woman, is that correct? Education of an Abused Woman. And you mentioned one more when we was talking before the show.
Hey Joe.
Hey Joe.
Right.
And remind us what Hey Joe is.
Hey Joe. All right, so we all know who Jimi Hendrix is.
Yeah.
You ever heard his song, Hey Joe?
Man, I got grades, but I'm young, man.
Hey Joe, where you going with that gun in your hand? Hey Joe, where you going with that gun in your hand? I'm going to kill my old lady. I caught her messing around with another man. You know he was on something when he wrote that, right? But it's a powerful song, and it's one of the greatest guitar riffs, soloists that's ever been out there. Everybody's tried to duplicate that solo that he does in that song, right? So I was listening to that song on the train one day coming home from work, and it made me think about our relationships and how we do things that causes consequences, right? So went home, put a story together, named it Hey Joe. The lead character's name is Joe. It's about a guy who's in love with his girl. She's cheating on him. He doesn't really know she's cheating, but he's been putting things together because of the things that she's been doing, coming home later, staying home later from work, just, you know, everything, the whole routine has changed. Right? And this story is about when she finally realized that she loves Joe and she's going to quit doing what she do to be with him. Joe catches her with the dude the day she plans to break it off with him, and the dude kills Joe.
Wow.
So
I was team Joe all the way.
our actions in relationship lead to consequences. Not all of them are positive. Not all of them are good. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, we got to be responsible in these relationships, especially when you really love somebody and you got somebody there for you. Now, I wrote the Hey Joe as a guy because I'm a guy, and I'm sure there are Hey Joes for women, too. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Josephina.
That's right.
That's a strong name.
Out. I think I'm going to check out Hey Joe for sure.
Yeah.
I have to check that out, because then I'm gonna be like, you see what happened when you get your cheat on? You gonna get me killed up in this thing? You trying to get me killed?
It ain't worth it.
Right.
It ain't worth it, anime.
Shoot, that's what I'm talking about. But yeah, man, I'm glad you came on in, man. Is there anything that you would like to plug? Anything else you got like to plug? Anything that's out already?
Hey, man, like I'm on YouTube, you know, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Black Moses Entertainment. My website is blackmosesmovies.com. Check me out, man, and stay tuned. I got a lot of positive and inspirational stuff coming. You know, I do music videos. I got one of the rappers, I'm not going to say his name yet. We getting ready to do a shoot for him at the end of the month. Me and my son, we did a PSA that was actually entered into a bunch of film festivals, and it's called Concerned Child. It's on YouTube.
I saw that.
You need to check out Concerned Child, because there's questions that kids are answering concerning us, worried about their parents being murdered by police. So you really need to check that out.
So just to talk about that one real quick for a second. So I was watching that, and I thought about him. You got a son, and so having that conversation, because they at that age of hearing stuff, seeing stuff, friends talking about stuff, and how to have that conversation with a younger person. And, you know, we didn't have to deal with that coming up. You know, it was just like, hey, don't talk to strangers, don't take nothing from somebody that you don't know, and don't go towards no white vans or no clowns or nothing like that, or you might get kidnapped or something like that. But that was all we had to worry about. Right. It wasn't nothing about, hey, don't get murdered by a police officer. Like, they were supposed to be your friend. And then, you know, we didn't have either. I mean, it was also a lack of information back in the day, because we didn't have access to the internet like these kids do.
Right.
But I couldn't imagine trying to have that conversation with, you know, somebody that's, you know, 8, 9, 10 years old. Like, hey, why these police officers shooting black dudes or black people? Or are you gonna die when you go out? And it's just like, well, I don't know, son. I hope that I'm not speeding, or I hope that I don't get pulled over for a broken tail light, and you know that's it. Right. But these are the conversations that need to be had, because it ain't stopping. Right. You know, the unfortunate part, like, and so yeah, y'all check that out. Like, I watched that, I checked that out, and it immediately made me think of a mailman, because he definitely got, you know, shorty coming up in that, you know, in this era, and having to have those conversations so that he's ready, right? You know, because it's, you know, it's nothing like being ready and knowing how to deal with certain things, and you know, before long he gonna be driving, and you're gonna be like, hey, so you're gonna have to have that conversation.
You have to tell him how to act and how to try to avoid it as much as he can. But
yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. Well, everybody, look, I want to thank Drew Tank Garrett for coming on in. Like I said, go ahead and check out Black Moses Entertainment. Follow him on social media, the Instagram, Professor XR1 on Instagram. Also on Facebook, Drew Tank Garrett. You can just look that up. A whole bunch of Drew Garretts will come up, but it's only one Tank. I tell you that. I definitely tell you that. We're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to come back with some of these other segments and stuff. But like I said, we definitely thank Mr. Garrett for coming on through, and we're going to keep an eye out for all your stuff, man.
Thank you,
man.
I appreciate you, man.
Oh, no problem at all, man. All right. I appreciate you coming on in.
The biggest station in the world, playing all of today's hits. You're listening to Instinct Radio.
Johnny Gill. Believe that. I had a check before I had a deal for real. I put a rolling on my arm before the deal. I saw her diamonds on my neck before the deal. I'm a game changer, I'm Johnny Gill for real. I had a check before I had a deal for real. I put a rolling on my arm before the deal. I saw her diamonds on my neck before the deal. We the new edition, I'm Johnny Gill for real. You know you don't know me, girl, you know you need to chill. I'ma pass you to the homies, ain't no love here. I'm half crazy like I'm Johnny Gill, yeah, for real. I'm in love with a sorrow diamonds, yeah, for real. I just went and put my neck and wrist on chill, yeah. I got some there for me and there. We with the don't take no then we for real, yeah. We just tryna feed the fam, yeah, for real.
I hustle the check up out that mud and that's for real. Watch me turn that trap up when I pull up with them. I can't front you nothing, cuz, but I can work a deal. Had them rods with them gold rods before all of this. If I tell your lady bring her sister, then she will. If I tell my daughter, you know he will. She gon' bring that paper back because she know the drill. Kick it in new edition kicks, moving that Johnny Gill.
I had a tip before I had a deal for real. I put a rolling on my arm before the deal. I saw her diamonds on my neck before the deal. I'm a game changer, I'm Johnny Gill for real. I had a check before I had a deal for real. I put a rolling on my arm before the deal. I saw her diamonds on my neck before the deal. We the new edition, I'm Johnny Gill for real.
I put my mama in that whip before the deal. You play with her, then you gon' get this for real. Lieutenant Quez, you already know the drill. Salute me when you see me now for real. Garage Global, you already know the deal. We gon' top the charts on the billboard this year. We the new edition, I'm Johnny Gill for real. Poppin' Bel Air make me feel like Uncle Phil. For real. Hold on, wait now, it's a shakedown, don't play around, whoa, whoa. What go on behind closed doors, don't nobody know, no. I'm a game changer for real, yeah. This right here hit for real, yeah.
I had a chick before I had a deal for real. I put a rollie on my arm before the deal. I saw diamonds on my neck before the deal. I'm a game changer, I'm Johnny Gill for real. I had a chick before I had a deal for real. I put a rollie on my arm before the deal. I saw diamonds on my neck before the deal. We the new edition, I'm Johnny Gill for real.
The biggest station in the world, playing all of today's hits. You're listening to Instinct Radio.
All right, we are back. We just got done talking to Drew Tank Garrett. We got big things coming for this man moving forward. Like I said, go check his stuff out. Black Moses Entertainment, Drew Tank Garrett. You can go ahead and just Google him, look him up on YouTube, see some of those videos we were talking about. But now that we got that out the way, it is time for the foolishness, the silliness, and we're going to have a good time for the rest of this show. We're going to get to know AZ.
AZ?
The Z up in this thing.
A to the Z, that means she's all the alphabet.
That's what, hold on, who said that? Who said A to the Z? Havoya, Walter Jr.
Lord.
What up, Shawty?
What up, Shawty?
Hey, look, man. So, I'll let y'all know, I do work for AZ. Y'all work with AZ, not for, with. Y'all probably heard on the show a few months ago, she called in. She was talking about computer stuff and IT, and we asked her a whole bunch of questions about what porn sites are safe.
That's right. That's right. I remember. She was like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I'm too shy.
We was trying to figure out what porn sites were safe if that didn't have all the viruses. But like I said,
I remember that one.
Yeah, she's squirming already.
She was like, I'm getting off the phone.
Yeah, I gotta go.
But if, like I said, if y'all need to rub one out, I need to rub one out, and your computer get jacked up. The Computer Fox technology is where y'all need to send y'all computer because she'll get it fixed for you. That's what I'm talking
do it like
about.
That, huh?
Absolutely. So where you from, Z?
South Carolina. Originally from South Carolina. I've been here about 10 years. This is Black Hollywood. I make it here.
It is.
Nice.
You might have to speak up just a little bit.
Hello?
Yeah, they got you.
She said hello like she on the phone. Ain't nobody responding.
Hold on.
Hello.
Oh, Dad said, I remember her now. Absolutely.
Okay.
Hey, Julian, yeah, this is probably the end for old Toronto. They suck. All right. And so look. You do your computer thing. Mm-hmm. You got that going. Tell us about the Computer Fox.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I've been doing Computer Fox for about, I want to say 4 years now. It's a very, very small company, but I'm very proud of it. I fix on all type of computers, of course. Any hardware, software, anything of that nature, I can fix it for you. Viruses, porn sites. Porn sites are really not good for you, so you need to. You need not
for your computer,
not for your
computer. Not even that, but. I digress. That's but yeah, I do everything. I can rebuild a laptop, a computer. I'm that woman.
They be putting us. She the person to go to at the job, man.
I am.
They be on all the time. Like we got another dude who be out there. I ain't gonna say what he be doing, but
he put in work.
He
do. He put
be
in
out
work.
here working really hard.
Wow.
Shot.
That's the
That's a shot.
inside company joke.
He be out here working really hard. you know what the bell's for.
I know exactly what the bell for.
That's a shot.
But
Got some pettiness in it.
But now, man, it's all good. He made me wait 3 weeks to get my computer fixed though. But I ain't gonna say nothing about that. It's probably because I ain't had no big booty. There we go. Bang bang. Don't worry about
Shot.
it. It's all good.
Oh my goodness.
Look,
Ooh-wee.
I done told that story already, so it don't matter. There we go. We on fire today. I am not worried about it one bit, man. We ain't worried about it one bit. We got to break Z in. All right.
I forgot we were live. Finna go right to the group text.
Hey, you can go ahead and do that.
No.
Hey, man. But look, yeah, Z. I initially when I asked Z to come on and be a guest co-host because you quitting.
No, man.
I'm talking about
I ain't quitting. Never quit.
He got another opportunity and back in Orlando. I knew like Z and I we had conversations at work, and it's always it's about social stuff, it's about relationships, it's about all kind of things with life. And I was just like, hey, you know what? Why don't you come on? Why don't you come on the show and like I said, I knew it was gonna kind of be a little nervous. And we got a couple people in the chat talking about loosen up a little bit so that they can see it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. So that ain't just relax, be yourself. It's all good. It's all good. But look, like I said, we go ahead and let that South Carolina out. You can be yourself. It's all good. We got one friend that live in South Carolina right now.
Two. Kinda.
We do got two friends.
He close. He made about 10 minutes out.
You about right. Oh, we got Kenneth said you're doing great.
Hey, Kenneth.
So that's what
Thank
I'm
you.
talking about.
My brother. Thank you.
That's what I'm talking about. But look, in this second half of the show, I told y'all we got some segments going, and so we're gonna talk about some man law violations. Mm-hmm. We're gonna talk about awkward scenarios, and we're gonna ask, have you ever noticed? Which one y'all want to talk about first, real quick?
Have you ever noticed?
Have you ever noticed?
Let me see what I got down here.
All right. Hey, so you know what, man? I was thinking, like, since we had this housewarming that was barbecuing. Yeah. Have you ever noticed that barbecue smells good when it's in the air and being cooked, but it's funky when it's on people's clothes?
On their clothes?
Yeah, like when you smell somebody in the store and they smell like barbecue, you be like, you stink.
You got me on that one, man.
That's a good one.
All them people, anybody that work at a rib shack, when you see them outside the rib shack, they stink.
You got me on that one. I always thought they smelled good. It smelled like smoke, like that smoke to me. I'm all right with that.
Man, they stink.
That smoky barbecue smell.
Hey, also, have you noticed that when a woman say that she gonna be ready in 5 minutes, it take about as long as when a dude say the game is gonna be over in 5 minutes?
Yeah. You might forget that.
Absolutely, it's probably about 35.
I don't think 5 minutes even is in a woman's category.
It is.
It is?
It is when they ask you to do something,
okay.
and you tell them it's gonna be in 5 minutes.
It better be 5 minutes.
They gonna be like,
better be 5 minutes.
It is 4 minutes and 38 seconds. You got 22 seconds before it's time for you to
Facts.
do what you gonna do.
Yeah.
Why is that, Z?
Because we expect for y'all to be firm. If you say you're going, let's do that. 5 minutes. I'll give you a time. If you say you're going to do 5 minutes, do 5 minutes.
So what about y'all?
We do. But you got to.
I'll be there in 5 minutes.
I know good and well it take a little longer for us to get what we need to get done. So you should allot us time. Like if we say 5 minutes, You know, it's
38.
15 minutes or
Well, see,
20
that ain't fair.
minutes. It's fair.
So if we say 5 minutes, you expect us to be 5 minutes?
Are we really talking about fair?
Well, that's true.
Yeah,
You got a point.
we're talking about fair.
You got a point
Because
on
we
that
we talking about fair, are we? We talking about fair?
A
little bit.
Yeah, you right about that one. I
Okay.
can't say much on that one.
Got him.
The chat room said, have you noticed when people say no offense, that's usually the golden pass to say whatever you want? And they probably going to be offensive.
Or with all due respect.
They about to be disrespectful.
Yes, they
as hell.
about straight up.
Yeah. That's yeah.
Not trying to be rude, but you dirty. I'm like, wait a minute.
Have you ever noticed when companies ask for your credit score, like a water company or like a cable company, why they need your credit score? If you don't pay it, they just cut it off. You don't need my credit score.
They don't add no interest rate on there or nothing.
You don't need my credit score. What you need my credit score for? If you want to cut me off, just cut me off. That don't make sense.
They do that with apartments too.
Who do?
Well, I mean, with apartment, that's kind of, it's different kind of things that,
They can
possibly
just kick you out.
Yeah, they could, but they gotta have like a certain time limit. You got to put you out. But water, you don't pay that. They can just go out there and just.
They ain't even gotta do that. They ain't gotta come out there.
Yeah, they gotta go out there no more. That's true.
They gonna hit the button. What up, Lakia? Hey, Julian said, have you ever noticed people with bad breath always want to tell secrets?
Right in your face, like right here too.
And they say H.
Yeah,
Hey.
yeah,
Hey, what's happening, homie?
Happy.
Huh? Hey, man. Hey, man, have you ever noticed that everybody, they got iPhones, they real bougie when it comes to cell phone conversations, but they screen always cracked?
Yeah. Yeah. Team iPhone something else.
Well, I mean, at least your screen not cracked.
Yeah, they cracked though.
Yeah. You drop a toothpick on it, it's gonna be on.
Yeah.
It's gonna be on. You gotta turn the thing in.
That's funny.
Have you ever noticed kids always have to use the bathroom when you go to the checkout line?
And I ain't got nothing.
Well, you got a point.
You got
Yeah. Every time you go to the checkout line, it's always, Daddy, I gotta use the bathroom. Son, I just got to the checkout line. You can't hold it 5 minutes.
I did hear that kids always got to use the bathroom like as soon as you leave. Like as soon as you leave the house.
You pull out the house. Yeah,
you be like, hey, so go in there and use the bathroom, and they be like,
as soon as you get on the interstate.
Yeah.
I mean, as soon as you pull off to get on the interstate, like, Dad, I got pee. And you can't hold it either because kids won't hold it. I can't hold it. I can't. They sit there and do that, and you feel bad for them because you're like, man, I gotta go and pull over.
So you just pull over, or you gotta?
No, if I can find a gas station, I'll find a
gas
gas station. But hey, we didn't have that moment where we just pulled over and, hey, son, just get between that door.
Man,
Turn
so
the other
lucky.
way. Yeah, that's true.
I'm not gonna tell that story. I got a cousin that has a picture. They took a picture of her sitting on the side of the car, out the door,
man.
getting it in. Getting in. I'm talking about you can see the water and everything.
She feel bad about it.
No, I don't know if she took the picture or not, but there's a picture of one of my cousins from this place. That there's a picture of her sitting on the side of the car, using the bathroom, relieving herself. Well, you know that must have been an emergency.
It had to be.
Because they can't use no cups or nothing.
Oh, man.
Hey, man, have you ever noticed if you ever try to pee in the cup, you always feel like you're going to fill it all the way up? It could be a big gulp.
Yeah, you almost got to be like, let me slow down because I don't want to get this on my hand.
You got all the pee when you peeing in a cup. You wouldn't know nothing about that, but it's a lot of pee when you peeing in a cup. Like, you're going to fill up a whole... Like the big QT cups.
You get to go and be like, whoa, hold up now.
And it be hot.
It's gonna get on my hand. This is some bull. Yeah, like this much water in the refrigerator.
Chat room said, have you ever noticed that girls get quiet when the bill come for dinner? Well, that's probably because they know they ain't getting ready to pay it.
Really?
Probably. It just depends on who you going out with. Like most of the time, like we done talked to some people that's been like, hey, the only time I go out on dates is if it's for food. Like I go out with a dude even if I don't like him because it's food involved.
I'm hungry.
You do that, huh?
Would I do that?
Yeah.
No.
Mom said she can't find that picture.
You ever done it?
Have I ever done that? My time is precious.
Was that really?
Yeah.
Hey man, have you ever noticed that when you driving, people that drive too slow crazy and the people that drive too fast crazy?
Everybody crazy.
Yeah.
Like you be like, man, what the heck? You complain about both? You complain about
they
both
driving
drivers
too slow and they driving too fast.
Yeah, you complain about both drivers. Like, man, these folks out here driving crazy as hell today.
Yeah.
Man, these folks driving so slow, crazy.
Why are you in this lane?
Right. Get your crazy ass out the left lane.
Move over.
Absolutely. And have you ever noticed that they put the slowest cashiers in the express lane?
I was about to say that one too. Yeah.
Always the slowest cashiers in the 10 items or less lane. I'm trying to get out of here, and they got the dude that should have been a greeter at the door.
Because they want to talk to everybody.
Boop.
Oh, you getting these cereal? Oh, my son love these cereal. He loved these cereal.
They can't find the thing. They can't find the barcode.
Yeah.
It's not gonna swipe the first time.
So they type. I'm like, that's not gonna work. Just
You
just
sitting
give
in
it
the
to
back just looking like, I guess y'all finna have a whole conversation here, huh?
Absolutely. Hold on. This,
You got to read the whole thing first, huh?
Yeah, I got to read the whole thing. Go ahead, Rue.
Have you ever noticed that your parents only call you in your busiest moments?
Yeah.
In the busiest moment. Mm-hmm. I mean, no matter, you can be like laying down, you be like, okay, you can call me right now, it'd be good. But nope.
No.
As soon as you get ready to start doing something, like, and you can't not answer the phone.
I do sometimes. I'm so guilty.
What?
I love you, Mama.
Amen.
I do, y'all.
You hit the button?
Oh no, I
You
just
side button?
sometimes like no, I
You
never.
just don't. You just leave
It's
it there.
okay if you hit the button.
No.
Because she'll know.
Yeah.
She'll call you
so
back.
she just look at him and be like, get back
No,
with you
I'm
later,
call you
Mama.
right back, Mama. Yeah.
But, chat room said, have you ever noticed if you let it known that you buying dinner that people will order more than they normally would and get a carry out?
That's true. I had a female on a date get a bottle of, they had wine that they were selling too.
Man.
And she asked to get a bottle of wine also. And I was like, what are you doing?
Because that's only going to be for her.
Yeah, because I don't even drink. And I was like, you know what? But since she had some years and I knew her for a while, I guess that I was like, okay, go ahead and get her the wine. Because it was some cheap. It was like it wasn't like real expensive. They had it up there and they were like giving away with the meal. It was like included in the meal or something. She was trying to get it with the meal and she was like, can I get? In my mind, I'm like, you ain't even drinking what you got right here.
That's good because you know what would have been in some men's mind. She can get this wine.
You know what's going on here. Get you a little bit more.
Well, see, she had years in, so I mean that was like
that was a given.
That was a given.
Oh
that
yak it.
Play no games.
Yeah, that wasn't.
Yak it.
What's your little more year?
Go ahead. You get that wine?
Oh my Lord.
You know it's
Yeah.
Retarded, what?
I could have got a McDonald's. I would been yakking.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
No.
Hey, have you ever noticed that when people cut the line, like if you don't let the people cut the line in traffic, they get mad at you when they was bogus from the beginning?
Yeah.
Like just like you saw.
This long
right lane closing, and 2 miles, and you see these fools just riding out, trying to ride all the way up while everybody else getting over, and you get to, I ain't letting nobody in, and they looking at you like.
And you know what?
So
I
that's
don't
how you
even get
gonna do?
mad at them. You know who I get mad at? I get mad at the people that slow down and leave this gap in there so they can slide in there real quick.
Yeah.
The ones who not, you gotta, when you got a traffic jam, you gotta stay up on them cars all the way through. But when they start slowing down, and the people come all around, like, okay, this is why people keep doing it.
Absolutely,
because they know somebody gonna be the idiot that's on their phone and open up 2 car lanes, and they gonna be able to slide in there.
On 400 from 285 getting on the 400. Sometimes I do that.
You do.
Sometimes.
Shame.
I've been there, but I don't. Yeah, I've done that before.
Quite often.
It's usually not on. It's not on purpose. Like if it's a break in the traffic back there, then I slide in the back. But if the line, I need you to go ahead and read that. What does it say?
Julian, he says, have you ever noticed people can't drive in reverse with the music up? Man,
that is true.
I had to turn it down every time. Why is that?
Either reverse or when you're looking for an address.
You got to turn the music down every time.
When you parallel park?
Yep.
Definitely that.
Yeah, parallel park, you probably just going to push the off button. You can be like, oops.
You need 100%. You need 100% concentration on that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just seen that. Hey, so have you ever noticed when you haven't heard from someone in a long time and they always want to borrow money and need you to do something for them? Yes, it's those folks.
No, I don't have nobody like that in my life.
It's those people that you never really hear from until they need to borrow some money or they need something.
Of course.
They know not to call me. Call Jason.
Don't call me. I ain't got no money.
Call Tyrone.
Hey, have you ever noticed that all mechanics got the same hands?
They got the oily grinding.
They got
those, on the tips.
Yeah, they got those. Like they could be short, they could be tall. All they fingers about that thick. Yeah. And they hands real hard, like,
and they all got Pennzoil in between their nails.
Yeah, they nails all dirty and everything. They all got the same hand. They can have on gloves all the time. They hands still.
And you know what their hands look like.
Yeah, like if you met a dude and you just shook their hand and be like, hey, what's up, man? It's like, oh, you clearly work on muffling. I know you work on muffling.
Your skin hard.
you got muffler hands. Vince, I ain't got no money.
Well, you just got done changing the tire.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my goodness.
Have you noticed social media really makes us less social?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's a very true statement.
Cause people don't talk no more. People don't talk no more. Like they do this.
You can see people. It's people on like on my Facebook and stuff. You read they timeline and stuff. I mean, they talking. But when you meet them in person or talk to them in person, they're nothing like that.
Bless you. I see that.
So it makes us very antisocial.
It should be anti-social media because there's a lot of people that don't want to talk to folks. They just post their stuff and don't want to talk to people.
Just want to give me the likes.
Hey, they said, have you noticed when someone eats something they say it's nasty and they want you to try it? They be like, this nasty. Yeah, try this.
Try it.
Or,
yeah. Well, I want to try it.
Or people like, that stink, man. Smell this.
Because you got to get some.
No, that ain't.
No, you got to get some.
You be like, no, why? If you didn't like it, what make you think I'm going to like it?
You got to get some.
You got to try it. You got to smell it.
Somebody said, have you ever noticed that male men need somebody to look at you twice before they talk to them?
I don't see that nowhere.
Yeah, it's right there on the bottom.
I don't see that yet.
Oh well, yeah, that's
my phone's slow.
Mine is too. Let's see. Oh,
yeah, it's in there. It's in there.
Oh, okay, I see.
Hey man,
but see, you have to, man. If you want the percentage I get, if you want the 80%, you got to get the look twice.
Okay, just to bring you up to speed, AZ. So we were having a conversation about approaching women, or and shooting your shot. And there was a particular person that was like, "Yo, I'm gonna shoot my shot. I see a girl I like it. I'm gonna shoot my shot. That's what's going to happen." And then, I mean, the worst they can say is no.
Right.
All right, but at least I know. And then there was another person that was like, nah, I'm going to wait till they see me. I'm going to see them. And then I got to wait for them to look at me again just to let me know that it's okay for me to come over there and say what's up. So I got to get a smile. Right. And then I know I can go over there and say what I got to say.
Mm-hmm. But what if she looking at the guy behind you?
That's what I'm saying. Hey, if it's a guy behind me, hey, I'm going to do just like this. And I'm going to slide over to the next slide.
Really, though?
Yeah, I'm not a hater like that. If
no, I mean, so she has to look at you.
Give me some kind of give me something to let me know. Okay, it's cool to come talk to me.
I agree with that.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
Because I don't want to just run up there and just be like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" I said, and she might not be feeling like that day.
You'd be the average man to do that. That's what they all do. So good job.
See, I can't. That's the thing. I can't do that.
Average.
I like to get the look. You give me a look. Okay, I see you looked at me, that and that. You noticed me. Mm-hmm. The second look tells me, okay, I kind of like what I saw. Now it's like, okay, now I work my way over to try to talk to her. But if she look at me the first time, I'm not gonna run over there and just be like, hey, I saw you look at me. She might well just, okay, I see you. But the second time it's like, okay, I see you. I kind of like what I saw.
Mm-hmm. But if she never looked at you, but she was one of the baddest women you had ever seen in your life.
But I told y'all that it's sometimes that I just jump. I do it. It's not very often, but it is sometimes that I just be like, you know what, I like that, and I'm going for it. And I have percentage drop drastically, but
hey man,
but like I said, if I feel like it, I jump out there. I do it.
Cause you know what? That helps your percentages. You know, let it be known that helps your percentages. We had this thing where we talked about like in sales. All right, so in sales we were in Sam's Club and we were sitting up there and we had to go talk to people and they told us that. Yeah,
truly, a damn fool.
It's like they said we had a 90% chance of being told no when we tried to sell something to somebody. Mm-hmm. But if you only talk to, let's say if you only talk to 10 people, then you only had that one chance to, you was only gonna have a 10% chance to make a sale. Mm-hmm. But, you know, and that's just one sale. But if you talk to 40 people, then you're looking at 4 sales. You talk to, you know, and just do the math. Some people's gonna have a better ratio just depending on, you know, how personable and how charismatic they were in their selling skills. But, you know, on average, just the average person was gonna have 9 people tell them no before somebody told them yeah. Mm-hmm. And that's just what it was. And it makes sense. It makes sense. So hell, if like we was talking about basketball and Ben Simmons had that game where he only scored 1 point. He only took 4 shots and only 2 free throws. Mm-hmm. He ain't gonna have no chance to score if he ain't taking no shots.
That's true.
That's just what it is. And so, I mean, I get what you're saying, but at the same time, man, we just want you to jump on out there and shoot them shots.
Yeah, but I mean, that's like, that's different when you like selling something. It's different from actually your feelings and stuff. You know what I mean?
You always selling you.
Yeah, but that's the thing. If you know your work, you don't have to sell yourself.
Do your thing. I sell myself all the time, bro.
Oh, you hit the bell when that's right? Or that's wrong?
You just hit the bell whenever you just.
Oh, okay, because that was all right.
He usually hit it when it's something just wild. Just
that was
all
right.
Yeah, like Bentley them don't make commercials, but they still got to sell their cars.
It's true.
But
But people know Bentley's worth, so hey.
But they don't know yours.
They do. They do. If a person, if they'll know by your demeanor, the way you act. But I understand. I do understand what you're saying. I do understand you have to get out there. But at the same time, it's just that's just my personality. I can't change the way I am. You know what I mean? Because I can't just jump out there and be like, okay, I'm gonna just start talking to every girl.
Not every girl. We don't.
I mean, but I'm saying every you know, just jumping out there shooting shots. It's like, you know what? My demeanor is like, okay, you know what? I get to the point I be like, I ain't feeling all this stuff. This ain't me.
So I will tell you, it's always an art to it, and you got to be selective. And then your selectivity.
Call me whack.
Yeah. Shout out to Mom.
Damn, Mom.
I agree.
Hell, Mom.
No,
For
but,
real?
No, it is a. I mean, it is art to it. Like you're not gonna holler at every girl. That's how you be that dude. Like that's how you be shark. But you like that's how you make your round around the spot. You see who you want to talk to. You see who's being talked to, and you see how they reacting to other people trying to holler. Because if you hollering at the only girl that ain't nobody else hollering at, it's either something wrong with you or something wrong with her. That's just how I look at it. But once you get a gauge, all right, well, I only want, because you probably only going to want, you go to a spot, it's only going to be about, I don't know, maybe five that you're going to be like, hey, I'm going to shoot my shot at one of these few. Because you just can't do that. Be all up in everybody's face, because then you're going to be like, when you just talking to this person, you can't defend that. And so that's all we saying. Somebody said you're gonna be old and lonely, and that's why you're leaving Atlanta. Dang, man,
Well, see, that's the thing. I'm straight with that though. I'm straight with myself that none of that bothers me. I mean, and you've been, like I said, almost 20 years. You know me.
I know.
Hey, it pretty much ain't nothing nobody gonna say that's gonna change my mind.
I know.
You know how you know how set I am in my ways.
Yeah, you
So,
say
I
set,
mean, no matter,
you say stubborn.
Yeah, stubborn. I'm very stubborn. I'm very stubborn. People get. I mean, I can hear 2,000 people tell me, man, you shouldn't do that. You know me. Like it probably ain't gonna change. You probably not gonna change my mind. But at the same time, the only reason I am lonely is because I decide if I want to be in that relationship or not. It's not because people saying, you know what, I don't want to be with him. It's because I'm saying to myself, I know what I want, I know how I want it, and I know when I want it. And I mean, that's just what it is. It'll come eventually. I've never been in a rush. It'll come eventually. I don't have a problem with that.
Until then, the computer fox technology, just in case your stuff get jacked up.
Got him.
Well, you can't do two hands. It's just one person.
Stupid. Hey, last one on. Have you ever noticed? Have you ever noticed that guys that wear all the hooping gear to LA Fitness or the YMCA, they usually suck?
Yeah, that's true. Knee pad.
Yeah, they got all
wristband.
All the gear. They horrible. Yeah, you never want to pick them dudes.
He always got the clean Jordans on.
Fresh.
So he ain't been putting in no work.
You don't really even supposed to hoop in them. Anyway.
His Jordan don't even have a crease at the tip of the toe.
Right. You ain't even supposed to be hooping.
You know he ain't been doing no moves.
Hey, so let's slide over to some man law violations. Cause we gonna need to get your we gonna need to get your take on that just to see if they are actually man law violations, Z, and if they would be man law violations if women did it.
Oh.
Okay, did that work? And I need y'all to.
I wonder, do women have women law violations?
Do y'all have women law violations?
Oh yes, absolutely.
Because I mean, y'all go to the bathroom together.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I mean,
you
see it all the time. It's like a group. It's like a field trip.
But that's for protection because
from other girls,
from other people. I like men. You know, when you're together, you're together. So.
That's what they're going to the bathroom together mean.
Yeah, we're not gonna let you go by yourself.
I mean, we know that y'all not gonna be in the same stall together, but at the same time,
we just go together.
Okay, I got you. Because I mean, I ain't finna ask Jay, and I'm not be like Jay.
I'm
man,
not
go to the
going
bathroom
with them to the restroom. No, thank you.
Right, no, thank you.
I don't want to go with girls. No.
Your net provides zero protection.
None. but that is why they do it though, because
boo boo by yourself.
I'm not handing you the tissue.
But if men go to the bathroom together, then
absolutely.
Yeah, because I'm not about to ask Jason, yo man, let's run into the bathroom real quick.
I need you to come with me to the restroom. Please. I'm scared.
What you want me to go to the bathroom about?
Hey man. Yeah, that's a violation right there.
Yeah.
All by itself.
Yeah, that's probably almost top.
I wish somebody would, man. Come on to the bathroom with me, bro. Hey man, our friendship is over immediately. 20 years or not.
20 years down the drain, you had me go to the bathroom with
They
you.
be like, hey man, why you kick Mailman man off your show? Hey man, he asked me to go to the bathroom with him.
Go to the bathroom.
I thought I could. Can't even do it.
It ain't nothing we can do. What can we do going to the bathroom together?
Because for one, I don't want you talking to me in the bathroom. Two, it's a urinal. It's a urinal space that still need to be between that. And if we got to use the bathroom at the same time, that's stupid anyway.
Why?
For what? Why we got to use the bathroom at the same time?
I mean,
we ain't in sync.
True that.
We ain't doing that. I don't know him. He the dude that always asks people to go to the bathroom. Like I don't even like when dudes it was a dude that called me to talk about hooping. Like let me know when the hooping spots are gonna be, and he was like, "What you doing?"
Oh, you took the right. I was gonna say that.
You can't ask me what I'm doing.
So, I was gonna say that.
Yeah, you can't do that.
I don't have any.
It don't matter. Where we hooping at?
They send WYD, not the whole entire phrase, just WYD.
You don't like that?
No, but I mean, can a man send another man WYD?
No.
What you doing?
Like,
no.
No, it's like what's going on, man? Or what's happening?
What if y'all family members? Still no?
No, I'm not gonna send that to my brother.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Mine be like, what you got going?
What's happening? But not WYD?
But I can't no WYD.
No, because you know what? It's not really gonna matter. I'm just gonna text him what I want.
Mm-mm.
Like that's it. Because that's gonna be my response. What you want? Like, hey man, what you doing? What you want? That's the real question. What you want?
Man, I just need somebody to go to the bathroom with me.
Man, I'm scared. Click them.
I just called to see, man.
I mean, man law violation 681. Dudes cannot share the same headphones.
Like
this, yeah.
No, absolutely not.
Like if it's like we can't listen. Like if it's something that it's like, hey, I got a bud in here, and
you
there's
got
a screen.
go
to your ear.
It's kind of like the spaghetti. You can't share. You just gotta take yours out and let them listen.
You just
so what if you just like, hey, listen to this right quick.
I'm kind of, I don't know, man.
That's real quick though. Like if you sitting at your desk and I'm like, hey, real quick.
I don't know about that one, Slick.
Real quick.
Hey,
now if we just sitting there listening it together, we can't just sit there 5 minutes and listen to the same song.
I'm not going to take this out and be like, hey, I'm gonna have mine.
No,
mine has to come out. See, I can't listen to it at the same time.
I don't know. I'm torn on that one, man.
All right.
No, I ain't talking about just sitting there. We just sitting there. You 5 minutes or so. You listen to it. I'm listening to it. That's different. But if I say, check this out.
Yeah, exactly.
And you listen to it real quick. You like?
Why,
I be
you
like,
still
you like
listening
that?
to it?
Yeah.
Oh hell no, man.
I be like, you like that, man?
Hell no.
No, just.
Yeah, just real quick. You like that,
like
bro?
5 seconds.
That's what I'm talking about. That's that new J. Cole.
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
Be like,
for 5 seconds, hit.
you gonna take all of it
They
out.
coming out. They coming out.
All right,
Oh my goodness.
I'm torn on that one though.
Just,
You got me on that one.
Hold on, turn the volume up, take it out your ear. We're not doing that one. Let me go ahead and tell you that.
I got one.
Go ahead.
Never look a man in the eye while putting on chapstick.
No.
but why?
You can't do that. You can't be like, yeah, man, I was just sitting here looking. Nah, that ain't gonna work. I'm not looking at no another man in the eye while I put on chapstick.
Look, man.
You're not finna look at my lips in a way that a woman should. It's not happening.
But he look at you in your eyes. He's not looking.
No, he can't look in my eye. Look. If I start putting on if I'm talking to him and I get ready to put on chapstick, we both are gonna have to stop the conversation. All right, hold up. Give me just a second. But really, I ain't gonna do that. I'm not putting on chapstick in front of man. I just can't.
There's only so much eye contact that I can handle at one time, man.
That's true.
Like,
that's true.
Bruh, like, what you doing?
You
like, what are you
you've been gazing.
But
you
he's
starting
talking
to gaze.
you, and he like, do.
No.
It's nothing. Don't bring no attention to my lips in front of another man.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Like, it was like anytime a dude put on chapstick around a whole bunch of dudes, I feel like it's like weird. Like this dude stopped a basketball game. We was at the LA Fitness, and we was in the middle of the game. He was like, hold on, timeout.
No, man.
What about?
And I was like,
it's like what you
call timeout to put on some chapstick?
You plan on giving somebody a kiss?
Man, I'm about to beat you.
Yeah, that ain't.
I
Yeah.
have one. I have
You
one.
can't do that.
What's up?
What about a hug from the back?
Hell no. Hell no.
Please.
Just
come here.
Matter of fact, don't even do too much behind my back.
What?
Matter of fact, don't even start talking to me. Just be like, hey, and then get my attention so I can turn around. But don't even do no talking behind my back.
Oh my God, y'all so funny.
Hey man.
Walk up there, that ain't working, man.
Just like
Julian said you can't eat a banana with your eyes closed.
No, even if nobody around, you can't eat a banana with your eyes closed.
Stupid.
You with nobody around. If you in the house by yourself, don't eat a banana with your eyes closed.
But why would you do that anyway?
It's
You can't
it's
eat
just a
with your eyes
violation.
closed, and you can't eat anything. You can't make eye contact with another dude while eating anything that's shaped like a Johnson. So that includes a hot dog, popsicle,
Pickles,
banana, pickle, cucumber.
That was one of mine. A sucker. When you have a lollipop, don't sit there and suck on that lollipop. Go on and break that lollipop and get the gum out.
No.
You get it out.
No.
And you can't make noises. It gotta be.
You cannot sit there and suck on a lollipop and
y'all ain't telling me y'all don't suck lollipops.
I do, but I'm saying
Okay.
what I'm saying is
and if
another man is around, you got to go on and crunch it.
Hey, whatever dude has his candy, and all of a sudden it's like.
No.
But what if
once he make that popping sound, throw the whole sucker away.
I can't do it. Knock it out.
Throw it away. Matter of fact, you get out of here with your lollipop sucking ass.
Absolutely.
Throw the whole sucker away.
Throw the whole dude away.
Throw the whole dude away.
we get rid of him.
Matter of fact, you ain't playing basketball with us no more.
Oh my goodness.
He got to suck you like.
Yeah, you.
Hey man.
But what if he pimp and had a?
You can't do no. You can't suck no lollipop in front of no dude.
We not doing that.
It's got to be like a
You
way
go
to
on
do
and crunch
that.
it and break it and throw the stick away. Don't even keep the stick in your mouth.
Wait, if you keep the stick, it got to be like a toothpick. That's the most you can do. Like other than that, all this other stuff. No. We're not doing that. You're not making no eye contact.
I got another one. Never watch porn with another man.
Oh no.
Can't do that. You can't do that. What y'all looking at?
You can't do that. I remember somebody walked.
I mean, well, you guys could kind of like. No, I don't see how that's even possible. Cause you can't critique like, hey, bro, what? No, it's not even a question you could ask.
Cause part of the problem gonna come is, it can't be two woods in the same room. Like I don't want nobody else to have a wood.
Yeah.
In the same room. Why?
That's very uncomfortable. You can't
at.
do that.
Like no, absolutely not. Hey man, listen. So you said can't nobody give a hug from the back, but I do kind of feel like it's a man law violation. So you a skydiving and you know they do the tandem skydive.
That's you too worried about dying, and you're not worried about this man's Johnson on your back.
It's
gonna be on your back.
But you're not at the moment. You're not concerned with that. That's not a concern.
Johnson on your back.
That's not a concern.
It is. Give me a lady tandem skydive.
But what if there's not one?
I'm staying on the plane. You take me back down.
Really?
Yeah.
That takes the excitement
somebody asked
out
the
of
topic.
it, though.
I'm not gonna be excited about having no wood on my back.
Oh, well, then you know they. Oh.
No, I was just saying somebody asked the topic. The topic right now we just going off, but right now it's man code violation, man law violation.
Man law violations on the 710 To Slickville show. If y'all got any questions, comments, or y'all want to chime in, go ahead. 478-569-6474 if you got some man law violations to talk about.
I have one. What if a guy like pops chewing gum?
Yeah. No.
You can't
Just
blow
sound,
or
just that
blow.
sound.
But gum, you know.
Keep your damn mouth closed.
Yeah, that sound ain't doing it.
No, man. No,
But yeah, that skydiving thing, yeah, come on, man, that dude thing on your back.
But there's ways. Hey, man. Look.
Can you make this happen back to back? Is there any way to make this? Any way to make this thing happen?
I just thought about it. Not his legs, though.
Any way to make this tandem?
I don't even think it no.
Can we
doesn't
put
work
cardboard
like
in between
yeah,
us? Yeah,
exactly.
Something.
There's something that can be placed there. There's got to be. It's not. I don't.
Put my parachute right around my waist. Like I can't have this. That part is not gonna happen. Cause look, what if he forget? He get excited, he pop wood, and now you got wood on your back.
But why?
I don't know what happens. If it happens,
and y'all falling,
and you can't whoop his ass.
You
hit your back, you gonna die.
But when y'all hit the ground,
it's gonna be on.
It's time.
Oh, it's gonna be on. 'Cause look, here's the deal. Like, I'm not gonna have that. You are automatically suspect at that point in time. Like,
I
you
just
qualify.
wanna,
Like, hey, if the game is ever played, never have I ever had a wood on my back, and everybody raised your hand but you, because you done went tandem skydiving and the dude got you.
No, you can raise your hand, because that.
Somebody in the chat said, "Don't never ask another man do they only date men. I mean, do they only date women?"
Why would you? So, do you only date women?
What up, y'all?
Do you only?
Yeah, that ain't gonna.
Because that means.
That means
you don't ask
that's
another man
suspect.
if he only dates women. Well, I mean, if that's a question, then you probably already know
that I don't date women. Because if I'm asked, I don't know. I'm sorry.
Because, like, for me, like, when I first meet somebody, first thing I do, I start talking about my wife. If I meet a dude and I feel like he's suspect, first thing I do, boom. Hey, so, you know, man, my wife was talking about that stuff the other day. I'm like, oh, are you married? I didn't know. Oh, yeah. Like a motherfucker.
Ain't nothing we can
do. As soon as you hit me with this little soft handshake.
Yeah, you gotta.
Look, No, and we already talked about that.
Yeah, you gotta shake a man's hand like.
And I already told you, like, that dude waved at me like, as soon as your fingers start moving,
it's a problem.
I'm out on you.
Yeah. It's gotta be a solid way, or the deuces, or.
Audrey Strick 9 said, if you drink Kool-Aid with a straw.
That's a good one.
That's true.
What,
you can't don't look at
straw,
anything. Don't look at a man when you're drinking with a straw.
You can't look at a dude.
No, but okay, without cross that out. Any man drinking with a straw, because I heard from some old school cats that's a violation.
How you supposed to
hold up? Because I drink with a straw when
I know a lot of people drink. A lot of men drink with a straw, but I heard that's a violation. You're not supposed to drink. A man not supposed to drink with a straw.
Is it a violation if you drink like a milkshake with a straw, or do you just go ahead and get you a spoon?
Get you a spoon and eat that ice cream. Because then there you go again. You
and these right here, these right here gonna be showing with that milkshake. I mean, you gonna have that whole strong suck. Yep. Oh hell no! Get this milkshake away from me.
Right, exactly.
Tyrone said
it's
you can't
ice
look
cream.
over your shoulder at another dude.
Can't look over your shoulder.
No, you can't.
That is true.
You can't do that.
That is true. You can't do that.
Hey, LaJoy. Can a man give another man a compliment? It's art. It's an art to doing that. And so, like, I can like, hey Moby, that's a cool fit you got on, but it's only so much. It's only so many.
Don't linger on.
You could give.
Don't linger on with it.
He say
it's just a quick. Oh man, that's not a shirt, man.
Like you can't.
And that's it.
I like the way your beard is shaped up around your lips.
Yeah, see that right there.
Let's go get you. In
that ain't gonna work.
Let's go get you in the same boat.
That's when I would look like. Man, what you getting at, Jason? What you getting at?
It's just like your lineup. It's real sharp.
You know, when we were young, I remember you used to jump out the water and you used to come up.
Water glistening
all over your body.
You used to come up.
Oh Lord.
Water just glistening all over your body.
Crazy.
Yeah, like it's only so much like you can compliment. Like you can't be like, hey man, I like how your jeans fit. Like, you can say like I like your jeans, but I don't like how your jeans.
You can't say how they fit.
Like,
you definitely can't say
how they
it
fit.
ain't nothing you can. If another man can't say anything about how anything fits on him.
So what if a man says you got nice shoulders?
Come on, man. Come on, man.
I'm just trying to figure it out. Like, that's not, cause I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. Cause
You don't think nothing wrong with a man walk up and say, "Hey, man, you got nice shoulders, man." I was just wondering if I can be propped up on them. They might as well go and say that.
No, but I don't know.
Can a man put cocoa butter on another man's elbow?
Hell no.
Why not?
Why would you?
Your cousin, your brother.
Matter of fact, why are you even looking at my skin?
If he ain't had no hands,
Okay.
that might be different. If it was my little brother, he ain't had no hands.
But why are you even looking at my skin?
Well, I mean, no, you can't do that.
No, that ain't gonna
That's
work.
not possible.
If you go out to a restaurant, we can't be same side sitters.
Oh yeah.
No,
Yeah, y'all can't sit beside each other.
And even if we sit across from each other, we don't need to sit directly in front. Maybe
Like, right
I
here
sit here
and
and
right
you kind of sit there.
kind of like how we
Kind of like
now.
offset.
Can't do that
Because if your foot accidentally touch mine, I'm gonna be like, hey, what
you trying to do?
what was that about, man?
And he'll say it was an accident.
Matter of fact,
It
give me
was
the check.
close.
You getting out this moment.
It's just mine. I don't want him to think it's nothing else.
Just my just my check.
That's mine. He can stay.
Yeah, because it do kind of make you upset though when you go out to eat, you and your homeboy out eating, and they bring one check and like, you think he with me?
What you think this is?
You this is a date? This ain't no date.
Together or separate?
Right. Can't do that. Hey man, so you've had times where you was like you had a girl ask you if you had some cute homeboys, and you be like, I wouldn't say that, but he got hoes though. Like that's how
because you can't downgrade your homeboy, but you got to say something that'll make her. But you can't say she got hoes though, man.
Hey, girls like them. That's how. Look, cause I'm like, look.
You couldn't say something else.
Nope.
Like
what? Like what? He
Yeah,
fine? No.
He can sing.
No, I'm not gonna say that.
Even that, you can't do that either.
What do he look like?
He got a nice car.
What do he look like?
They don't.
He got good personality.
He got money. How about that? Cause they don't care nothing about that.
Yeah, and first off, let me ask you, if one of your friends fine and you say to me she got a nice personality, she ugly as hell.
Not necessarily.
Straight up. If that's the first thing you say, she nice.
She got a nice personality.
You about to introduce me
I
to
would never
Preston.
say that though, cause I'd be like, no, she's not cute at all. But I mean, she cool though.
Oh,
But see, girls can do
What
that.
up, man?
Though. Girls can be like that.
Oh, but if a man do it, it's strictly hating.
I mean, I'm saying girls can critique other women,
Oh.
like how
So if you got
pretty
an ugly
homegirls, you be like, yeah,
homeboy, you not.
she cute. She is. You
So
can
if-
say that, but I can't. If they say how your homeboy look, I be like,
Oh,
they
yeah.
look like my homeboy. What you?
Girls like him.
I don't even know how to. Say, I wouldn't even know how to come out. I
That's
never
how
had
you
that question
that's
asked to
how
me.
You used to say that.
Mm-hmm.
Females like him.
I guess, yeah.
I don't know. Shit,
They say a
other
lot.
than that, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like all dudes ugly to me.
Yeah, LaJoy, we saying that girls can or women can critique women and say how they look, but for a man to critique is like different though.
Ask me how Moby look, like a dude.
Yeah, like that's my boy.
He look just like a man. Like, what am I supposed to say?
He look like his daddy. I don't know what else to tell you.
He got 2 eyes, a beard, a nose.
He look as much as like a man child as a man child could look.
There you have
That's what the old school used to say.
I mean, y'all just getting into it. Just be like, he alright. I mean, he's straight. The
Nah, I
girls
can't
like
say
him.
it.
The girls
And
like him.
and just imagine out if I said that, and then like say she come at me slick, she be like, Moby said you was all right. He said, yeah, Moby was right. You are all right. How he's gonna take that?
I'm sorry about that. That's right.
How you gonna take that, Slick?
What'd he say? Oh, no.
Then you be like, how did he actually put it though?
Now, cause now you worried.
Yeah, it's a suspect.
Tell my friends in a separate group chat, hey, Moby out here telling folks that.
That I look good and shit. Mo had to tell him I'm look good and shit. What's wrong with Mo?
Here He done called Nick fine. I can't have that.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work.
Hey, so look, there was a I had a question if this was a man law violation. You know the dude who wrestled the gun away, the dude who was the hero in the Waffle House situation. He wrestled the gun away from a naked dude, right? And so he was tussling with a naked dude.
When it come to life and death, bro, it don't matter.
So we take that violation.
I took that violation.
Would you have jumped on him butt naked?
I had to do it, man. If he in there about to spray the place and I'm close enough and I can grab it and stop it.
If somebody else had grabbed him or grabbed the gun, would you have went over there and help?
I would have helped tackle him.
You would have helped tackle the naked.
That's the part I don't get about that is when they say he did it, the guy got away. And I'm saying to myself, was there not any more guys in there that was gonna help hold this man down until the police got there?
He was naked,
bruh. This man that came in and shot up for you gonna let this man run away?
Grab his legs, Mo.
Hey, call it what you want, man. But if we in the Waffle House, Slick, and you over there, I'm coming from the bathroom and I see you got this man holding him, trying to keep him with the gun and trying to keep him shoot people. I'm coming over there and I'm grabbing him.
His legs.
I'm not gonna sit there and be like, get him, Slick, get him.
But that's me though. But this is a stranger though.
Anybody though, man. I mean, cause you could be next if he don't get that gun out of his hand. You next.
Absolutely.
You're a real hero.
Yeah.
No, man. Look, if he don't get that gun out that hand, you worried about his other gun. That gun gonna be the one to go take you out.
If it was me and I was wrestling with him and I grabbed the gun, but his Johnson hit your leg. I'm gonna talk about you later on. I'm like, I saved this, but hey, Bobby had a dick on his leg.
It would be something to talk about later on trips and stuff like that.
Right.
But at that moment, look, you just gotta call me what you gotta call me. But I'm living another day.
That boy was wrestling. He got Moby down there.
That's gonna make you mad. That's gonna fuel you even more. You be like, hold up, this motherfucker put his dick on my face.
I'm gonna kill him.
You got life fucked up.
You better kill him. They would have been looking for me. Would have been right there when they pulled up in the parking lot.
And matter of fact, police probably trying to pry the headlock I got on him. You think you gonna get away with putting your dick on my face? You got life fucked up.
That's man law.
You going to jail.
What up, pal? Hey man, so it's a man law violation to get anything out of your homeboy's pockets while he got his jeans on.
Why he got what?
Why he got his jeans on?
Yes.
I can't. Like, there's no situation where I go in Moby's pocket.
Unless you just drunk and you trying to get in your car. I'm getting the keys out from you. I can't let you go. If you wasted and you trying to walk to your car, I'm reaching there and getting them keys, Slick.
It got to be the backside though. No.
Side of the hand. It ain't gonna be no reaching in.
Side pockets, no. Y'all digging it up.
It go in from the front side.
Right.
It go in like that. It got straight back.
It ain't gonna be no. Oh man, let me get them keys. No, it's gonna be like. Matter of fact, it might be like this. Get them damn keys from you.
Everybody got a coat hanger. We gotta get the keys out.
Matter of fact, just give me some scissors. I'm cutting this whole bottom pants leg off. Let it fall out.
Take this shit out.
Hey, see, get it. Go in his pockets real quick, man. I can't do this.
We got a designated female in the house.
Anybody want to go in his pockets?
I can't do it.
I'm reaching for keys.
Did anybody give him 80% that can go in these pockets?
Go in his pockets because I can't do it.
I ain't actually touching no Johnson for no keys.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm trying to save your life, man, but I can't go in your pockets, bro.
Hey, no, man. Don't give me them scissors. I'm cutting the bottom of them out.
I'm gonna just let all the air out sometimes. And then oh man, the folks, yeah, man, that's what it is. You can't do that.
No, that ain't it.
You can't do that. I think that's all I had on the man law violations. I had some other ones like, hey, you can't whisper in nobody's ear, another dude's ear. Dudes can't be part of the Beehive, Rihanna's Navy. They can't be a Barb. And they can't say,
yeah,
ow. like Cardi B. They can't say that. Go ahead.
Oh.
Yeah. Ow. You can't do that.
And they can't say yeah.
Definitely can't do that. I mean, we did name 3 people that could say it. 3 dudes that could say it. When my brother was on the show.
Magic Son.
Magic Johnson's
son.
Okay.
Okay.
Derek J.
Derek J.
Who is Derek J?
He a stylist. He a hairstylist. He really.
Okay.
He's
I know what you want.
Flamboyant. And Roland Martin can say it.
But why can they say it? Because they men all day.
They got passes.
They have none.
They got passes. He wears velvet. like nobody's business.
That's ridiculous.
Anyway. Also, man law violation, there's no situation in which a dude should be putting a seatbelt on another guy.
Yeah.
Come here, baby.
You can't do that.
That shouldn't happen.
Oh, if we end up sharing a hotel room, somebody got to sleep on the floor.
Yeah.
It ain't no you sleep with your head this way, I sleep my head. Somebody take the floor. We ain't sharing the bed. I don't care how big. I don't care if it's a California king.
I mean, but y'all not gonna roll over and touch each other at all.
We don't want any mistakes.
You don't know how that. You don't know.
I don't want Jason to be in the middle of a dream and think that I'm Naya.
But you way over there though.
Naya, huh?
But you way over there.
No, you don't want nobody to roll. You don't want no accident. You don't want no morning wood.
No.
To hit you.
No.
You like, hey man, hey.
Yeah.
You dreaming about?
Yeah, that ain't working.
Okay.
Sorry, LaJoy, if you are a Roland Martin fan. Who is LaJoy Star? You know her?
No, I know her. I know her.
Yeah, he count though. Also, like slow jams, it's certain songs that can't be played in the car with another dude. Like you can't.
Really, it's almost like you almost gotta just. You can't really play any slow jam with another dude in that though, man.
All rap, like it's even some Drake. It's a lot of Drake that you can't play. Turn that off. Somebody turn that off.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you can't.
Well.
Yeah, you can't do no Key Sweat. Definitely no Key Sweat.
LaJoy thought he was married. Hey, yeah, the weekend. Hey, man, one of my coworkers, we was going to lunch one day, and we got in the car, and he was playing the weekend. I was like, hey, bro, you got to turn this shit off, man.
Yeah, the wood, yeah.
He was playing the one that was on the popular song from 50 Shades. I was like, Hey, man, I was playing this, I was playing this the other day when me and my boys was out. I was like, hey, man, y'all was in real violation. You're not going to have me there.
4 dudes in the car singing the weekend.
Yeah, no, we're not having that.
When you hug, you got to just pat him on the back. Ain't no rubbing. It's just a quick, all right, bro. It ain't going to be, oh, my man.
Unless, something happens and then you got to console.
But even then, I'm not going to rub him. I'm just, and I ain't going to, I can't hold him. I ain't holding my boy too long like that, man.
What's the holding limit?
Just regular. I mean, it's not a hold limit. Pretty much just now, like you said, if it's like morning or something like that,
what's the hold
it's
limit?
more like a man. You straight, man. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. And then you slide off.
That's it.
Maybe 2 seconds, 3 seconds, maybe.
Yeah, that's max. Like 8.
Maybe.
Because after a while, I'm like, I be trying to okay, that's.
Yeah.
I'm sad, but. This hug ain't gonna bring
it get uncomfortable. Yeah.
This hug ain't gonna bring him back.
It's like man, I went from mourning to feeling awkward.
Right. Okay.
Look, you be like, hey, you see this?
That's why I got a wife. I can lay on her for a while. I ain't laying on you, bro.
Hey man, I got 15 minutes. You got any more?
No, go ahead. Do your thing.
All right, so I want to talk about awkward scenarios, man. And
no, there's not a violation, LaJoy.
Go
ahead.
Yeah, it happens.
It happened.
Awkward scenarios, and these are things that, like, I get told stories all the time. Stuff happens. I see a lot of stuff that I don't try to see. It just stuff happens in front of me, and so I think about a whole lot of stuff. Sometimes I just be sitting around and stuff just pop in my head. That's funny. But I was talking to somebody not too long ago, and they said that they went on a date. They went on a date with somebody. Stuff started to get popped off. He didn't have a rubber. He didn't have a rubber, so he was like, "Hey, I gotta go get a rubber real quick." And she was like, "No, you don't." Opened up her purse. I got these plans.
Yes.
Damn.
What do you do?
What do I do?
What did you do?
You run.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I can't.
Cause she done did that before.
It ain't her first time.
She done already got you there.
Is it okay? Is it somebody that I have been messing? This scenario, is it somebody I've been messing with the first time?
First time.
Nah, yeah, I gotta run.
First time.
Cause that'll kind of scare you.
Yeah, cause she do
It's
that
like
often.
damn.
That club get blowed up. No, that's too much.
You might mess around and go in there. Somebody else be like, "Whoa, slow down, man! I'm in here.
I'm in here.
I'm in here."
God,
There's already some kids up in there.
you rude.
So Z, if we flip it, and the dude was like, the stuff was going to get popped off. He was like, "Hey, you got a condom, right?" And he was like,
I'm good. I'm clipped.
"No, I got these Plan Bs though."
Nigga, you nasty. You nasty. What? He giving me a Plan B?
You a Plan B because he wanted to shoot that club up. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow.
But he give me the Plan B though.
Yeah, so he know what's going. He want to shoot that club up.
But he give me the Plan B.
Yeah.
Huh? But he gives it to me though.
Yeah. Got these Plan Bs on deck.
He nasty though.
He nasty.
He real nasty. What?
Hey, shoot that club up. He ain't want no kids.
He want to get up in there. Maybe he just don't. Ooh, baby, I like it raw.
And he giving me the Plan B though. Damn.
So do you do women judge dudes who have condoms on deck?
Oh, good question.
It's a real good question.
Joy said she dead.
Right. No, that's a good thing.
Like, yeah, I got ready to pop it off, and he's like, "Hey, you get rubber," and he pull out his wallet, it's a whole thing of it. He like,
okay.
He got like 8,
and he's supposed to have 12.
What? In his wallet though.
Oh, in his wallet.
In his wallet, he got a whole like strap.
Yeah.
Damn.
And he ready for the whole.
He ready for the world. Yeah. I don't know. That's. I have to. If I have to question it, then the answer would be
Cause most, I remember back in the day, I used to have to pretend like I had to look for rubbers.
Yeah.
So that they wouldn't think that they was just right on top, like
Right,
I just
right,
knew that
right.
it was about to happen. Because you never want to answer that question like, "Oh, so you just knew you was gonna get some."
Right.
Yes.
And you know what? I have had that question.
But then, like, you get a question regardless. If you have them, and if you don't have them, you still get the question. Oh, so you just think you just gonna go up? It's just like that. You guys don't win on that.
You
just thought you was about to shoot this club.
Right. You just don't win.
So you just knew you were gonna get? No, I wasn't even expecting it.
You just
I
don't.
was just chilling.
You don't win.
Your club up, girl.
I wasn't expecting this.
Pull out and mess up your hair.
Your back. No, just pull that wig off.
Do men take Plan B? There is a
Mom.
Plan B situation, I think, for guys now.
There is?
Birth control for dudes.
You gotta be joking.
So they will be shooting up some clubs.
They make it easy just to do that now. Like, that's okay.
But men Plan B does not stop from
Give me that website.
Any of that other stuff that goes out there.
What is that?
Any of them transmitteds.
The Plan B for the women don't work. Don't stop that either.
At all.
Y'all is in trouble.
But to keep that 18-year lockdown off the table.
Man.
Okay, so scenario number 2. You go to the bathroom, you at work, you leave your cell phone in the bathroom, and you go back in. You go back in to get it, but somebody's in that stall that you was using.
And your cell phone is in the stall that they were using?
Yeah, you know you had left it on the floor, but you look, and it's no longer on the floor. And you like, you say like, damn, I think I left my cell phone in there, and the dude is in there like, hey man, here it is. Do you take it from him?
Yes.
While he's still in there?
That's my phone.
Yeah. You just
So
just
you
reach your arm under. Don't do no sudden move. Just reach your arm under. Get my phone.
Yeah, it's not that serious. Get your phone.
He ain't wash his hands.
It don't get your phone.
He done already touched your phone with his dookie hands already, man.
And I'm pretty sure that if he's still sitting on the toilet, his hands is straight.
And he probably done went. He probably done already. He probably already smeared it a little bit. He done already put a little Hershey on your phone already. So
get your phone, bro.
You might get your phone and go on it. Don't even just put it in your pocket. Go on.
When you walk in, it's like all the sound effects. It's like.
Get your phone, bro.
Bro, hey, whatever you got going, do your thing. But I just come to get my phone.
Get your phone.
Just let me get my phone. That's it.
What if you open the door and everything?
No, man, don't open that door. I'm gonna push it back. No, just close the door, man.
Hey,
but you go get that phone, though, ain't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna get the phone.
Exactly.
Keep the phone. I'm just telling that somebody stole it. It's yours now.
No, you can't now, though.
Passcode 3794.
That must be a Metro
stuff
phone.
on phone now.
You give away a Metro.
Hey, give away that track.
I ain't giving you my iPhone. You gonna get that up. I need that. Whatever's on it, I can get rid of it.
I don't even know if I'll be able to use mine again. Every time, I'll be like, oh, I gotta make sure I got my Bluetooth because I can't bring this phone up to my face no more.
Until you realize that phone cost about $600-700.
Oh, you want your phone?
Yeah, somebody stole that. I'm just going.
Are
you
serious?
gonna use that? You got insurance?
That don't work.
Well,
Aw, you still
well,
gonna
you
pay
good, I
$300.
guess.
We dropping it in the water or something.
Yeah.
Not me. I ain't got no insurance. Somebody get my phone. Hey, I'm gonna need that, bro. I'm gonna need that.
Give me my phone.
Hey, I sanitize the hell out of it, but I need my phone.
Run it. Thank you. Right now.
Yeah, I can't. I ain't got that money to be trying to go and spend no $800-900 on a cell phone.
Cause you left it in the bathroom.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's your fault. You can't be mad at nobody but yourself.
You ain't mad. You just like.
Oh, you mad?
It's just you just out of luck. That's when you
shit out of luck.
Yeah,
and mad and angry because that man got your phone.
In the urinal, like,
oh, now that's different. That's different.
That is another scenario.
Yes, absolutely.
You would leave it?
Yeah, if it wasn't my pee.
Damn. Do you mean a urinal that's dirty, or just a urinal that's already been flushed and just clear water?
No, ain't no clear water. It's one of them truck stop.
No,
it's one of them pilots.
That's the way it's gonna stay. Even the porta potty. That's the worst.
You dropping in the porta potty?
It's
gone.
It's gone. It's not even gonna come back up.
I had to think about it, but yeah, you're right. Because even if you clean it off, it's soaked inside the phone. It's gone. Yeah. Throw the whole phone away.
Amen.
And the thing is, some nasty motherfucker gonna reach their hand in there and get it. When by the time you come back, you be like, damn, my phone gone. Somebody got it.
Is the
and
worst.
they're gonna try to put it in some rice.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna save it.
They gonna get it.
That ain't gonna save it.
Ooh, porta potty water.
So this one real quick. I got 5 minutes. I want to get at least 2 of these in. So this is primarily for the ladies. If your new man get beat up by your ex.
If a new man get beat by your ex, okay.
Do you still respect your new man? Do you look at your new man any different? If your new man get beat up by your ex?
I'm gonna have to say yes. I look at you differently.
Damn.
Absolutely.
The struggle is real out here in these streets.
Yeah.
Because you can't really respect him that much, huh?
No, because
you be trying to raise his voice at you. You be like, nigga,
I
get Donnell on your ass.
Y'all gonna be.
Yeah, that's a hard one. That's hard. Ooh.
That is hard. You know, I got to thinking like if it was like let's say Mike Tyson or Kimbo Slice, you on a date, you at a theater, and Mike Tyson jump in front of y'all and order up a whole bunch of food and whatnot, and he kind of knock you out the way, and then you looking at your man is like,
girl, come on here.
That's Tyson. That's Tyson. What am I supposed to do?
But see,
do you expect him to say, "Hey man, that's my girl"?
No, I don't want him to, because I don't want to not respect him no more. I need you not to do that. I want to continue respecting you.
Tyson gonna take all this out,
right? And I don't want
all
you
that.
with your bare mouth. Can't do nothing with it. No.
But so you just gonna let you get pushed? You just pushed.
I'm pushed. I get it. I'm all right.
Cool.
I'm good.
You don't expect him to do that?
No, baby, don't worry about it. We good. Don't even. Hey, you push me, sir.
If it's Tyson though, but if it's just a regular guy,
we gonna both jump on him. You don't do that.
See,
We both gonna jump
ride
on
or
him.
die. That's what I like.
If it was Tyson, we both gonna jump on him, because I just, I got boundaries and I've been violated. I get the legs. You not gonna get them.
I got his legs.
Both of y'all gonna have
You better
black
do
eyes.
something. I got these damn legs.
He was like, y'all hospital bill gonna be high as hell.
But one sitting up there and the other was sitting on the other side, baby. We did it though. We did it though.
I got a hit in. You see that hit I got on him? I got him.
No, baby, I don't, but I believe you.
I can't see nothing. Both my eyes black.
I ain't got no teeth, but when I get them back,
Boy, we going somewhere. Piccadilly's a song, because we broke.
Piccadilly's.
Go on, let's face it, it's citizen. Hey man, so last scenario, and then we're gonna have to get on about this thing. Hey, so if you gotta fart during sex, do you hold it and be miserable while you doing it? Or do you just kind of let it rip and then hope that it don't stink that bad?
Is that for a woman or for a man?
Oh, that's for both.
Cause
y'all gotta fart too. What up, Keith? What up, Bubs?
Me, I'm gonna do my best to try to hold it. Hopefully, to go back up. I'll wait after I get done, and I go to the bathroom and do my thing. Hopefully, it go back up. But it's gonna make the sex. It's gonna make the sex kind of bad, because my mind gonna be thinking more like, "Ooh, I hope this don't come out."
Cause it's already like you already gotta focus on so much anyway.
Right.
You're trying to make sure you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Keisha Allen said, "Hold it."
Hold it.
Well, I don't know. For a woman, y'all wouldn't know the difference, no way.
Hey!
On AZ in the house.
Hey, I'm just saying. Shit, y'all would
like,
know.
Boy, you tearing this up. You all up in this, boy. Well, what's that smell though? That ain't, I know the sound, but this smell ain't the same. What you eat, people? What you had, Taco Bell? What the fuck?
Lord have mercy, y'all off the chain.
That is what's up, man. And look, that is another episode of the 17 to Slickville show. I hope y'all enjoyed it. We will be back on the 21st with our same crew, man. We gonna run this thing back. I hope everybody enjoyed it. Z, thank you for coming in today.
Yeah.
Tell everybody how they
having
can
me.
follow you on social media.
Rasta_Loch Ness _Z. Loch Ness, LOCNESS.
Like the Rasta Loch Ness.
Rasta.
And Mailman Moby. Oh wait, you only
On Facebook, you
only
can
on
find.
Facebook?
You can still look for Mailman Moby, and I'll pop up somehow.
And if you want to shoot him an individual email and shoot your shot in his inbox, go ahead and tell your email address.
Man, it's MOBEY_DICK_2000
Hey, we out here in these
Yeah.
streets. Catch us next time, man. We appreciate everybody tuning in. Instagram. Y'all keep following me on and stay tuned. We got some big things coming up in the works. But until next time, man, we'll catch y'all later. Be safe out in the streets.
The biggest station in the world, playing all of today's hits. You're listening to Instinct Radio.